That's my trick. I go for the kind of the viral marketing.
Yeah, because you said you draw a lot when on tour. What is for you, for example, something that you take with you in the spare time that you have maybe when on the road? Because you spend quite a lot of time on the road. So.
Sure. I'm I'm not very interesting at all. I use the time on the road to sleep. That's what I do. You know, you have to get your rest in when you can. So that's what I'm doing most of the time. But you know, we'll watch movies in the bus and stuff, and you know, play music.
Yeah.
For you?
I quite like working on music in the van or the bus or in the hotel, and like not very technical really, but if you can make a small recording at a sound check or in a rehearsal, I can then have it on something and I can edit it and try ideas out and just kind of sketch stuff out, I guess, and doodle around until something happens. And just try and have ideas. It's kind of private. You got your headphones on, and just rather than put my iPod on, I just sort of make some music. And, yeah.
Because for the new record, can you recall what was maybe the first tune that you wrote? Was it already way back, maybe on previous when you were on touring previous record, or did you take some time off to really focus on just this one record?
Some of the tunes, the initial idea was at the very tail end of the first album actually, and you know, they were just ideas, really small things. We didn't have enough time to finish them. They were always going to be the future, and then a lot of those survived actually. So I think there's a real nice link between the two records, because there wasn't really a break in the writing. It felt like there was, but really we were all writing separately. And then there was a moment where after we finished touring, we all went into the studio, and then it was a kind of talking of art school, it was like a crit, you know. We all got together and like literally like, this is what I've done, and each other did that, and we went.
The toughest part.
And we went through it and sort of, you know.
Did you all have equally as many ideas, or did you all have a big box to bring down?
Yeah, more than we thought, you know. Yeah. But then it's where you take those ideas and how you evolve them. But yeah, there was plenty, you know.
Do you keep maybe the ideas that you have all written individually, maybe secluded a bit from the others, that you all at once open the box and that it's new, that the ideas you present? Or?
Timing's crucial.
Sometimes, yeah,
like,
you know.
People have to be in the right mood to take it on board and maybe give a good reaction, you know, that's... Russell tends to play his ideas in the background just so he sort of subconsciously.
That's my trick. I go for the kind of the viral marketing scheme. But you know, just a joke. But you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's just when you're in that place where you're actually starting to write again. Mm-hmm. It's just healthy to kind of lay them all out and get them all out on the table and say, right, what have we got here, and what do you think of this, and be quite sort of brutal and cut away the things that might not work, and then you know where you are then.
Yeah.
Matt, can you name something that maybe Emma brought to that moment that really struck you or surprised you in a way? If you can recall something that made it.
What, like a musical?
Yeah.
Well, the most obvious was probably a song called Navigate, which is on the album, which was you know, a lyric and a melody that Emma's sort of brought and we've had for a long time, and we've tried various different ways of creating a song with it, but couldn't quite find the right avenue, and we finally managed to do it for this record. I think it was an idea that was around for the first album.
But yeah.
You know, but there's tons, you know, there's all over the record. It kind of gets confusing because you sort of forget where bits came from and whose ideas they were. Once the song's there, you sort of just move on.